So out of all the stores that we've searched around Dumaguete area, our favorite at the moment is Zenith. We're here at Zenith. So we're gonna get some, we need more plywood for those parts that were taken off the boat. If you remember last episode, I made them take that off. They thought they weren't. And then more epoxy. I think that's it. And we're getting some paint to experiment with mixing paints because they only have base colors, so we gotta make our own. So yeah, let's go get that plywood. So in the last video or two, we got a comment saying that we're using the complete wrong plywood, that my whole boat's gonna rot in like 5 minutes. Well, I'm not using they specifically said I'm not using Santa Clara and marine plywood. Actually, that's exactly what we're using the whole time. So yeah, if you're gonna make a comment, specific facts like that, you should watch the whole series, because those things are like 3,000 pesos each, so they're not cheap. We're only using Santa Clara marine plywood on the skin, so yeah. Oh yeah. All right, that's all the epoxy and some extras. Let's get to the boat. We got a long drive. So it's just me and Elvis today. We got this 2 hour, it's about 2 hours, yeah? 2 hour road trip to the boat. But now we're almost there. And maybe we'll stop and look at that one little boat that they're building on the side of the road. Because we haven't been there all week, so maybe he's made some progress there too. Anyway, we're almost there. Look at awesome. Now you can see how these things are built from the ground up. If you guys haven't been watching, every time we go to our boat, we check out this. It started out from a little scrap heap that we thought was gonna be firewood. And they're turning it into a nice boat. You guys got some craftsman skills. All right, we've made it. So check it out. They've taken apart all the wood that I wanted to replace. The rest of the wood is the very last pieces of the hull. Of course, I couldn't even get to it until they flipped the boat around, and now it's up on the beach. But they got these temporary little panels, cheap plywood up here for now, just so they can like cut them and shape them. And then now that we got the marine plywood here, they can use these as like a outline and cut out the shapes of what they want, like a puzzle piece, I guess. And then they can, this one, if you remember the last video, it's this one, and this one, and then the other side that they didn't replace. So they're just kind of up there temporarily with the nails sticking out so they can get them out easy. And also, this is why I wanted to take off the wood, even though they said it was fine, didn't need replaced. I wanted to see what's behind it, and sure enough, this board right here is rotten. So it's this board right here. We never would have known. We had no plans of fixing it or anything. So it's this. Can you see what I'm pointing at? It's this board. Let me see the camera. So that is where the trees hit and everything. So it got a little bit of rotten in it. And we need to replace that. If we wanted to replace it, it would have just kept rotting our boat. As you can see, nothing else is rotten. Everything else is beautiful. But this spot is the last place that needs fixed. So I got to go back to the store and get another 2x6 or whatever this is. And so they can just replace this while they're doing it. And here's a good example of why I wanted to take all these off and start using these copper nails, because look at this. Here's a iron nail. This is even a stainless steel nail actually, and look at all the rot around where the nail hole was. Elvis is gonna have to like brighten up that shot. I think it's too dark, but these little these little nails would just cause iron sickness in the wood. And you can see where they use the iron or the stainless steel nails, and they're kind of rotten. And that was the whole point of taking it off. Even if the wood was fine, now we know, we can see what's underneath. We also know this spot right here, that's the deck, this is the floor. We also already knew that this got penetrated and was soft and rotten. So now we can see it from underneath. Might be easier to punch it out from underneath, I don't know. But I don't know if you can see that. I took your job, Elvis. I'm a filmer. But now with the outer hull skin taken off, you can see the floor, which we already have plans of replacing anyway, but now we can see every inside and out detail. Hey! What's up? So yeah, back to you, Elvi. It's the same thing on this side of the boat. We got some temporary panels up right now, just waiting for us to arrive with the new wood and epoxy. They're gonna take those out, but as you can see, these boards and stuff are okay on this side. It wasn't really messed up from the mangroves on this side, but we were able to see underneath the boards the whole skeleton or whatever of the boat and see if anything needed replaced, and this side is okay. So they're gonna get these off. I gotta go to the store and buy another one of these, and then we'll be back tomorrow because it's a freaking 2-hour drive. I'm not gonna bring it back today. I'll be back tomorrow with this so that they can replace all this, everything all at once. And then we'll talk about what's next, which is skimming the whole boat. Not just the... If you guys saw, I really highly recommend watching the last video because I got really into detail and answering comments from the last, you know, however many videos. Just go watch the last video. But we need to epoxy and seal not just the seams and little holes, but smooth out the entire thing, since we decided not to fiberglass. And before you ask me how come you're not fiberglassing, just go watch the last video. Well, I thought we were gonna get a lot more done here with me here, but the tide is really high, and I gotta go get these extra things, which I'm glad that that they gave me, that they told me and showed me, because I think they're used to their clients just trying to save money and just patch it up to get it out there. And I think we're finally getting it in their minds that we don't care what the cost is. It's more about being the best, strongest, long-lasting boat for our business. So yeah, we're starting to get there. I think they're doing a really good job. But that being said, since we have a 2-hour drive all the way back home now, I think Elvis and Alex are gonna have to come back tomorrow with my truck and all the wood. Because, oh, that's the other thing. While they have the sides off, now they can see the floor better. They're gonna take the floor off now before putting the sides back on, just to make it easier, get everything, be able to see if there's any more rot or wooden steel nails or whatever. So yeah, like I said, even though those side panels in the last episode don't need replaced, look how much repairs and upgrades and all that we're doing just from doing that. So it costed a little bit of money, and it's gonna save tons of, it's gonna add lots of years to this boat. So yeah, I'm gonna go back home, go shopping, and Alex and Dexter see you back at the boat in the morning. I mean, no, Alex and Elvis. Alex, Elvis, Dexter, just not me. I got shit to do.
And we are back at the boat. Okay, I'm here with Alex. You know, we got some wooden stuff, but from yesterday you saw how it was just those temporary pieces on to like protect it. Look now we got all of it in on this side. Well, most of it, you know, we have still this piece, and on the other side is where the rotten stuff is. So they were just waiting for us to get the wood for that. But yeah, it looks really nice. See, we got most of this on, so now we just have to take care of all of that right there, you know. So it is currently high tide coming in, but you know, we're really proud of them. They do really good work, you know. And the boat builders have some footage as well, you know. So hopefully it looks good, and we can add it, you know, or we're gonna add it no matter what, but hopefully it's steady and stuff. But yeah, the reskin is basically done now, or not basically done, it's gonna be done, you know. But yeah, let's get some close-up shots here. Okay, see, so just like in other videos before, we have it all epoxied, you know. I don't know what this is, but it doesn't look good. But yeah, we're just gonna epoxy the rest of it, wait for it to dry, sand it down like the rest of the boats, and then discuss our plans from there, you know. So yeah, let's check out that that footage from the boat builder, shall we? One thing I also forgot to mention is that these pieces, they already had them primed and painted on the other side of this, right? So on the other side of this, inside is already primed and epoxied with that blue we have for the rest of the inside of the boat, you know. So it's really nice and strong. So for real this time, let's check out that footage. Okay.
Balaan pa lagi sa lahok pala magbukas na ta. Musik mo ba? Inigimo ano siya yati sa dikta ejog pamahal sa kay kabalos. Kuan man ang dagan kayo mga sayang. Matigas. Tang pa. Musik.
Okay guys, so we're back at the Zero Resort and the Critter Republic. You know, that footage looks great. You know, we're happy they put in that work. So let's go ahead and just hand it off to Justin and see where we go from there.
Hey, nice shirt you do.
Yeah, please.
Where did you get that?
Here.
Yeah.
Or online, okay? How about you?
Oh my god, I go shopping right next to
How about you, Elvis?
Oh, Elvis. No,
Ah, okay, no. Thank you.
You're fired. See you guys tomorrow.